What is a food hub? Food hubs are businesses, sometimes nonprofits, that actively manage the aggregation, distribution, and marketing of food products from local and regional producers. Food hubs purchase products from multiple farms and sell them to consumers or wholesale buyers, like restaurants, grocery stores, and hospitals. Food hubs help local farmers access larger markets than they could sell to on their own, and they often work directly with farmers to help them develop their own markets.
My name is Madeira Cedeño, and I'm the Director of Business Development at Lending at Mandela Marketplace.
I'm Susie Supman with the Tahoe Food Hub in Truckee, California.
In 2017, staff from 7 emerging food hubs went on a tour of 2 established food hubs to learn from their experiences in operations, logistics, and working with small growers.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Doan, and the Marketing Communications Manager here at BV. Thank you for all coming, and we're really happy to have you here. We're just going to do a quick introductions to these 2 ladies over here.
I'm Mary Jane Evans, I'm the CEO, one of the founders.
And I'm Karen Salinger, and I'm the Director of Sales, also one of the owners of the company.
We are the oldest organic produce distributor in the country. We've been in operation since 1974. We distribute high quality produce to over 500 customers, and the customers range from independent retailers and co-ops, restaurants, schools, food service, hospitals.
I'm Kristin Koch at Koch Farm. My husband and I have a food hub. We represent about 45 different organic local growers, and we provide services for them to thrive in their business, from very small to medium-sized farmers.
We partner with the small growers because they need some representation on the market, and they have really good product, and we don't want to just work with the large scale growers just for supply, but we really want to support the whole community.
Working with many small and mid-scale growers presents challenges for food hubs in terms of balancing supply and demand.
It's a lot of pieces every day. It's like a big puzzle to put together every day. We really try to what I call whole farm sales. So if somebody wants to work with us, we try to take all their stuff and try to sell everything.
That's the challenge all the time, is to find, to try to achieve the margin the cost of goods that you're looking for. And, we were talking in the coolers over there about, how do our buyers buy? How do they decide how much to buy? And what's the market doing? So how much should you buy based on where the market is headed? And so that's all the juggling that you have to do.
One of the things that's come up as interesting is sort of the science of pricing, and feeling a little bit better that it's not sort of algorithm, it is sort of a more nuanced science.
We work with some of the large growers, but our preference is and will always be to work with the small and mid-sized growers. And so we have to find the balance, because we have to keep the supply for our customers. But we're not chasing the cheapest price. We are looking at where the market is, trying to understand who the growers are that we really want to focus on and work with, and working with them.
In between the buying and the selling, food hubs have to think about how the produce is being stored to meet temperature requirements and food safety requirements, and how orders are being fulfilled.
Hi everybody, my name is Caitlin. I am representing inventory control, as well as kind of general, some of the operations, put away and order pull. We have 7 docks here, as you probably saw already, and we run about almost 24 hours a day. Ambient storage is winter squash, onions, sweet potatoes, garlic are the main items. Our 42-degree cooler has citrus, not all citrus, but all oranges. It has potatoes, avocados, green beans. We have a 50-degree cooler that has soft squash, cucumbers, peppers, some lemons, some odd and end specialty fruit.
Are there drains in the coolers?
There are drains in the cooler, yeah, that we had set up and planned to have wet product in. And then on the cold dock, we have one drain on that side as well.
Food hub is a broad term, but among food hubs, there's a lot of variation and approaches to storage and order fulfillment that depend on the available infrastructure and their particular business model.
Is a big ticket by pallet or by order?
It's by order, the ticket will tell you how big it's going to be, how many pallets you're allocated to build it on, and it will take you through the cooler in a certain order. So, and then it gets to be a very manual process as you read it, identify it, and check it off as you pull it.
Most of the order pulling happens. We try to make it happen so that it doesn't start too long before most of the sales are in, just so it's more efficient to have orders for a truck all in, so they can pull them all at once rather than pull some orders during the day.
For this group of smaller hubs, getting the chance to learn from more experienced hubs about their operations and logistics is valuable in looking towards their own growth and viability.
You know, we've talked a lot about what a facility might look like, what the transport systems look like, what the logistics on the back end look like, and we got sort of a surface level window into that, but it's still pretty helpful as we continue to develop our own planning.
And realize the potential we had as a group of Northern California food hubs to hopefully one day develop a inner network between ourselves and build a larger regional food system between ourselves.
The idea of how we get from here to there sometimes isn't as clear, and just hearing these folks talk about, how they started as farming on a quarter acre and now they're sort of this massive operation is also inspiring.
It's demanding and long hours and not a lot of gratitude sometimes, it seems like, but it's out there, and then when you see this, it's a reminder that it's the important work that's being done. Food is where it all begins.